Hello again, it's Kate from Katie Did. We are at the East Rosebud Fishing Access again. Today I brought my boots and we're gonna go wading. It's awful windy today, so hopefully the sound quality is gonna be good and you'll be able to hear every word. Let's go. First agate of the day is always fun. Pretty, pretty. Look how those shine in the sunshine. My rock tumbler is going to be very happy. This almost looks like a geode. I'm sure it's not, of course, but look at how pretty that is. Worth coming back. Here's another little one. They're everywhere. Look at how this one shines. Looks like Himalayan salt. Same color. Pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but on that point over there, there's about 100 geese. Kava sees them. Okay, we've begun our quest for agates and other beautiful things underwater. And the very first thing I found when I stepped into the water is this gorgeous little agate. That is so pretty. Thumbs up. Over here, the water is still very cold. Is a really pretty jasper. You know how I love jasper. I think I'm going to walk down to the end and then walk the other direction looking for rocks because the stream is going the way we are right now. And if I walk in the stream, it's going to kick up any kind of silt that is there. I just had to pick up what is in fact some quartzite. It's pretty. Okay. Here we go, back down the beach, wading in the water. My boots aren't leaking yet, but I suspect it's because it's still not very high, which is fine. We don't necessarily want it to leak. Some beautiful jasper. You know I can't resist jasper. The water is quite a lot more ripply than the last time I was here. It was not at all windy that day, and today it's pretty gusty. So it's not quite as easy and pleasant to kind of wander down the beach or wander down the rocks. It's still pretty darn pleasant, I'm not gonna lie. In the deeper water, it's kind of hard to tell if there's something here or not. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That is just something. Wow. so cool. This isn't an agate, but look at this beautiful white shiny pebble. It's just so perfect. It's smooth, white, just gorgeous. This guy's dug in pretty deep. Wow, that is just a dark chunk of hard stone. I think it's just solid, but it is pure chalcedony, black chalcedony. Maybe it's obsidian, I don't know. It's hard enough though that I'm going to throw it in the backpack and take it home, because that is some seriously dark, shiny stuff. I think one thing I'm going to do, not now obviously because it's flippin' freezing out, but in the summertime when the water is warm and the river isn't too high, I am going to bring my snorkel and my swimming suit, and I am going to come down here and I am going to snorkel for agates. Actually, there's a couple YouTube channels that do this. Paleo Chris and Wild Kyle were doing this in the rivers in Florida, which just, I thought, freaked me out because because it looks so dangerous, you know, alligators and all. But I guess, you know, probably alligators in Florida are like rattlesnakes here, that they mostly leave you alone and you just have to watch out for them. But anyway, it looked like so much fun to snorkel for rocks. And I thought that's something I'd like to do, and this is a place I can do that. I think this is some petrified wood. I'm going to try something different here. Uh-oh, now I lost it. Well, that wasn't such a good idea. My thought, there it is. My thought was that if I kick it up to the shore, and I don't have to put my arms in the water. But it seems like an awfully lot of work. That is a lovely piece of petrified wood. Very pretty indeed. I used the kick method to bring this up. Boy, the light here is kind of hard to see. This is not, I would not call this an agate. It's way too smooth and satiny. But it has the same materials in it, and it's got a really pretty texture. I'm going to bring it home. I've decided that the kick method just takes entirely too long. Here is a lovely little piece of petrified wood. I'm just going to suck up the cold water and put my hand in when I need to. Isn't that pretty? Yet another little piece of petrified wood. This one will be so bright and shiny in the tumbler. Love it. This is super interesting. I don't usually find green rocks around here. I'm guessing maybe it's called serpentine. There was some other kind that's fairly common. I have no idea. If you know what kind of green rocks show up in Montana, let me know. Looks like maybe it's just stained on the bottom. It's not actually black. It's pretty. I think this is probably another piece of quartz. Oh, no. Wrong again. We've got an agate here. It's a pretty cloudy agate, and it has a lot of staining from the river on it. But it's agate-y enough to take home. Well, we're back on shore looking for agates. This one had the look, so we flipped it over. Sure enough, it's the pretty. One thing that is good to be aware of as you're hiking the river is that oftentimes the mud that's at the base of these cliffs gets, I don't know what the word is, but there's basically quicksand. It starts so that it's just mud that's liquefied in water. And so you gotta be really careful when you're hiking along the edge of the cliff. And to finish up our hunt today, I'm just going to look for some small stuff. I'm right by the cliff where we first started. I'm looking for stuff that'll be good in the tumbler. That definitely qualifies. Let's see what else we have here. Gotta get the jasper. Oh my goodness, this is much too large for the tumbler. But look at how pretty that is. Nice. Now this is something you don't see every day. This is in basically a tangle of, there's a piece of earth. And this little guy is just sitting right in the middle. That's neat. That's an agate, by the way, in case you didn't recognize it because of all the white stuff. Very cool. Okay, the sun is getting low and the dog is getting anxious. I'm gonna have to call it a day. It's just so many beautiful rocks that are calling to me. I'm gonna have to come back sometime. Hopefully the snow will stay away long enough for me to just keep on hunting. Okay, I honestly don't know if, I just spotted this when I leaned over, but there's something in here that I'm pretty sure is an agate. It's buried. Ha! How fun is that? That's the first time I've found something buried like that. Well, I guess in the mud. It was just barely peeking out. It's all the joy of the hunt, you know? Here are those two, washed off a little bit. Okay, one last find on my way back up to the top of the cliff where I can put my shoes back on. My dog is getting increasingly anxious to get moving, but I saw this. Had to pick it up, and I wanted to share it with you. Well, the sun is getting low on the horizon, and I finally got my boots off and I'm getting ready to go back. It's been another beautiful day rock hunting. I found some good things, I learned some good things, and I got to be out here. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm Kate from Katie Did. Keep on doing.